عصف الأنين بداخلي كم مرة قد ذاق قلبي من أساه محن تمر وكم كرهت مصابها لكن رأيت الخير يسكب في أنا كم مرة قد ضقت من عظم البال.
The ulama of the past actually had a profession. They were working and they were seeking knowledge. Now you could say the dynamics have changed because we live in a capitalistic society now, it's a lot different back then. But what I'm showing you is, look how they feared for themselves where they work. Go work. And even if you were to work as part of a religious organization, take a salary that is reasonable, like everyone else. Who says you deserve the house and the cars? And no, if it's for religion, is for the purpose of deen, have some humility. Have some bloody humility. As you can see on screen, we have the book Sirah A'lam Nubala by Imam al-Dhahabi. Now there's a scholar who is describing Ibn Nayruz. He mentions him as Shaykh al-Musnid al-Saduq. Then he presents his full name. Abu Bakr Muhammad ibn Ibrahim bin Nayruz al-Baghdadi al-Anmati. Al-Anmati. Now why is Al-Anmati? Al-Anmati, under the footnote, where you can see where it says number 3, is connected to the people who sell patterns, clothing. So these are the ulama, or this particular scholar was the one that used to, like textile and stuff, used to sell stuff. And there's many more. So as you can see on screen, we've got Sirah A'lam Nubala again, and this is Al-Ajuri, Al-Imam al-Muhaddith al-Qudwa, famous scholar who wrote the book Al-Shar'iyya, and Sirah A'lam Nubala, and we've got the Qabla, right? They used to deal in cobbles. So as you can see, we've got Al-Imam al-Hafiz al-Allama Abu Bakr Ahmad bin Muhammad bin Hani. Next page. Al-Iskafi. And these were like people who used to have that sort of trade. And I could go on and on and on and on and on. Like there's more. Like if you look at Al-Haddad, Al-Najjar, Al-Khayyat, like, blacksmith, carpenter, Khayyat, tailor, Yahya Qattan, these cotton turners. You got loads of different Al-Warraq, like so many different professions, right? And this is the point that I'm trying to raise, is that ulama of the past worked. Imam Abu Hanifa was a merchant, and others weren't so fortunate. The capitalistic society that we live in today, we are falling for these traps. These charities, okay, it's in the name of zakat and sadaqah, wal amilina alayha, and then they take a cut, the gift aid, donations, and then no transparency. Okay, 100% donations, but we don't see no paper trail, we don't see anything such as that. No, it's not going to be accepted. And subhanAllah Azim, we are seeing many people question these charities, these organizations. We need to see a paper trail from the start of the campaign, when you request the money or you request the donations, ila nihaya, until the end, when you're actually showing us bank statements and transactions, not invoices. Invoices don't cut it. All the way to the end. Not a stone will be left unturned, bi'idhnillah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And those kilab that were requesting this and banking, that were 5, 6, 7 years ago, 2017 this was written. And the Sheikh did not mention their name. Biggest catastrophe. He should have mentioned their name, so he should expose them and would have shunned them, and they would have no opportunity to bank off the believers and the ummah's hard-earned wealth. So bi'idhnillah subhanahu wa ta'ala, there'll be other videos. You think you're going to stop me? No, you're not. The Imams of the Salaf al-Khalaf, discussing about their livelihood, and they were working and they kept, studying separate and working, and as well as the story by Imam Abu Hanifa and Imam Muhammad and Imam Abu Hanifa and the other students about paying their, way, and it just showing that they were completely independent, working, etc., etc. But I'm going to get to that in a separate video, inshallah ta'ala. And I mentioned at the start of the video about my own campaign about 5 years ago, when my laptop broke and my camera was playing up and it was all sorts of issues. Now, I'm going to show you now each single receipt and confirmation that the money that I raised, I think it was about 2,300, 2,400, I paid for a laptop, a camera, and Rafida books, believe it or not, plenty of Rafida books, and I will show you each and every single piece of evidence to show you that the money that I raised, I paid every single penny towards the channel. I didn't keep anything for myself. Rather, I paid more because I need more books. So here you go. Here's the receipts. Consistent. Just have a look. And as I said before, every single evidence that you want from me, as I said before, I've got all the paperwork ready here to confirm I spent the money. I'd like to ask the same individuals that are raising money as part of this Islamic industry to be transparent enough, because you're using the Ummah's wealth. So It's only fair, isn't it? Take care of yourselves. I'll create another video just highlighting the points that I made in the video where the sound went, and inshallah ta'ala we will continue this particular series as the weeks and months go by. So take care of yourselves. Sallallahu alaihi Muhammad.
ليس الغريب غريب الشام واليمن، إن الغريب غريب اللحد والكفن، إن الغريب له حق لغربته على المقيمين في الأوطان والسكن. سفر بعيد وزاد لن يبلغني، وقوتي ضعفت والموت يطلبني. ما أحلم الله عني حيث أمهلني، وقد تماديت في ذنبي ويسترني. تمر ساعة